and we finally head to the moon in Sailor Moon, and just some big fucking drops on, like, you know, some revelations and stuff. This is what I love about Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon, it's simple, it's there, it shows you, and I've been loving the guesses. Like, people have been saying I've been making great guesses lately, and I think I made another one with last week's episode prediction, and I slightly nailed it with the whole Kunzai, Doizai, and all the nights sort of stuff like that. Like, so I'm pretty happy about that. So everyone prepares for the moon and all that, and you can see, like, you know, Usagi's wearing the crystal on her neck and stuff like that, and she, you know, she's really worried about, you know, everything that's happened, you know, obviously, like, Mamoru and stuff. And one of the things I've been really enjoying about the series is, like, you know, just how the girls have been acting one another. And when they finally head there, it was like, holy shit, it's like this brown fucking wasteland. It was like absolutely nothing there. And one of the things that really reminded me of another series that I watched is when Usagi met her past mother, and you see her there, and she's like talking about, you know, how proud you are and all that, and explains the whole situation. It really feels like a Naruto moment when she, you know, he meets her mother Kushina for the first time, and it's like, it really felt like that, and it was like, I'm proud of you to be a mother and all that. Stay who you are. Remember, you are human in the end of the day, like, just because you're a princess. And that's one of the things, like, we saw from last episode that basically, like, she pretty much didn't care for being a princess like that. She wasn't no spoiled brat. Like, if she found out episode 1 she was, then yeah. But she's actually had development throughout the whole series. And one of the things that we also found out is that Zoisite and all of them had a backstory, and they were knights originally of Mamoru, and I just nailed it. Like, they were his and Dimion's knights, and I was like, fuck yeah, I nailed it. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm so happy to find out that that was kind of cool. And actually find out that all love interests as well. Like, I was thinking, maybe they're love interests. You know, there's like all these Sailor Scouts here. There's one for each of them. And I was like, nailed it, nailed it. See, like, some series don't have to be like, you know, super complex, and that's the thing. It was the building blocks for some of the, like, you know, the great shows and all that. And Sailor Moon itself is great in itself because I'm just loving it. It's something like that. It's delivered like that. It's freaking amazing. Also, that's why you see that Queen Berry, like, as they were trying to remember their past and stuff like that, she literally just brainwashed them again. And it's the same thing as well, what we saw with Mamoru at the end of the episode. Like, they seem like manipulating all pretty much the human knights now to, like, your advantage. And I'm thinking, like, like, could Mamoru be, like, faking this or something? Like, that's one thing I'm, like, generally wondering about. Like, did he, like, get all at one point? Like, you do see at the end of the episode, like, his eyes are glowing and stuff, like, show that he's possessed and stuff like that. But it makes me wonder, like, is he actually really possessed, or do you think he's faking it in front of, like, Queen Berry? Or maybe, like, there's something, like, maybe the legendary silver crystal actually stops him from being controlled. Like, that's one thing I'm wondering about right now. But I'm not gonna lie, is, like, when you saw, like, the fight going on, all that, like, the whole city was frozen and stuff like that. All the Sailor Scouts were fighting the Knights. They found out that their love interests and stuff like that, and it was like, the episode was really fucking good. And then you see at the end, like, when she used that giant, almost like Usagi used the giant moon healing escalation, like, on all of them, and it nearly broke the spell. This was a really good episode. I'm giving this one a 9 out of 10. It's just the one thing that I would say is, like, I'm surprised we didn't explore too much of the moon. Like, I thought, like, the moon would be, like, a much bigger part of the episode, but honestly, that was like, yeah, we're there, and we're straight back to Earth. It was like, kind of shocked about that, just to see, you know, oh, we're on the moon, let's get out of there. It's like, this was a near perfect episode, but yeah, that was like the only bit I was like, maybe that was just because of pacing, maybe that was just that, or maybe just in the manga they just wasn't there that long. But who knows? I'm pretty sure they're going to be back there sometime soon in, like, the next arc or something like that. Other than that, let me know what you think in the comment section down below, what you thought about this episode. But that's all for me, so I'll see you guys next